trying. Of course I dropped the lid, so we're just dealing with it. Hi everybody, it's PJ, and today we're doing makeup. Now listen, I'm going to be doing a new series all about sex. All about sex, and with each sign. So when I do this, I want to do makeup for that sign. The first thing we have is Aries, and I'm going to talk to you all about that after I get ready. But I wanted my makeup to match the sign. We're going in with some professional because we're going to plug the nose, plug it up, plug them holes. But let's close them up. This stuff works really good. Benefit to get rid of your pores. Next, let's go under the eye with some of that hemorrhoid cream. That's really what all these things are. Because hemorrhoid cream shrinks tissues. Let's put some priming mist on. It's like water, but it's really refreshing. Even though I just washed my face. Little things I got in my Ipsy bag was this pure concealer. Let's try it. I really haven't tried it. But you know what I liked about it? I looked at it the day I got it, and it was like kind of moisturizing. And the one thing about oldie people like me and concealers is that they can be so drying. Wow, this a little bit goes a long way, guys. You have to be a little careful not to get something so drying, because it shows every single, like, you want to call them laugh lines to be nice to yourself, fine, but they're also called wrinkles. And then I'm going in with my Air Flash, because I really like this foundation for the summer because it's so light. Look at the difference. Red, ruddy, not ruddy. So I like this concealer, by the way. That's pretty. It's working. All right, so I'm going in with my Shade Delight palette now, and I'm going to carve me out. Now, for Aries, because that's what we're doing a look that is Aries inspired. Aries would have, like, etched cheekbones. They wouldn't be subtle about it. Do you know what I mean? Aries all about fire and sharpness, and I'm an Aries, you know. Today, for my cheeks, and you know what's really sucky? I think this is, it's called Raspberry, and I think it's an old MAC palette, but do you see how red? Because Aries color is red, 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 red. So I'm going to use this for my cheeks. I'm going to go really light. I actually have two I want to use for my cheeks because, yep, that's what I was afraid of. This might be too much. So I'm gonna back it down. Whoa, whoa. Doll face. Here, the little round circle doll face. But I don't mind it on here. It's okay. Aries are a little more in your face. Pretty much should be their motto. I'm Aries. I'm in your face. See, I don't think these I got from my sister, and she's a theatrical makeup artist. She just did that movie, Split. Did you see it? She does like all of M. Night's movies. But anyway, she's doing the next sequel, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, she gives me like stuff because she gets it, you know. She's a makeup artist. So this was one of the artist palettes. This is an artist palette. So this is just called Blush All Day. I don't know what the actual name of the color of the blush, but it's just to tone down what I already put on a little bit, not much. They tend to have really nice eyebrows, and as you know, I always brag that I've never touched my eyebrows. I've never had to. I never got the middle stuff or any of that stuff. But we're going to highlight them suckers. So I go in with taupe because I'm so light, like you can't even see that I have eyebrows half the time. So we're going to go in with taupe to just etch them out and just show ya, make them the highlight. And I just lightly brush this up. I would say to fill in the blank spots, but there really isn't much. So whatever your correlating color is. Yeah, just do it. Just do it, girls. Do it. Guys, too. Just do it. I love men in makeup. Do you love men in makeup? Like, I wish all men wore makeup. All right, so I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Gel and just set them. Make sure they don't come off my face. Not that they would, but just FYI. Plus, it kind of separates them to, see? They always look like ram's horns, don't they? They look like the perfect ram's horns. I didn't do it. Mama made me. In with the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this palette. I have used this palette to death. So the first thing we're going to do is go in here and we are going to etch out those eyebrows that we just put in. Highlight underneath our brows that we just created. Beautiful brows. Just to make them a little sharper, a little more defined. Yeah, get that brow bone highlight going. We're going to go back to that Shade and Light product. And the banana powder in the middle, we're going to lay that down as a foundation on our eyes. You don't have to be clean. You don't have to be gentle. Just stay away from where you just highlighted. That's all. So just take a really fluffy brush. And let's get in here. Light tan. So I'm going to show you. This is actually the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. Ah, that's hard. Okay, so we're going in with this right in the middle. It's actually on here, it kind of looks, it's like a beige, okay? And so a tan beige. So make sure you go in and find something similar. If you don't have the Swamp Queen palette, you're not going to necessarily have all the palettes I have, but you can find dupes, you know? So let's go in with that. We're going to cover our eyelids with that. And it's a very light tan, if you can see. If you can see. All right, so we did our whole lids in the tan color. We're going to just get a nice little fluffy brush. And we are going to go back to the Modern Renaissance palette. Okay, so we're going to do like some fire for Aries fire, you know what I mean? The third one from the bottom right down here on the Anastasia palette. We're going to go ahead and use that as our crease. Now, for me, I'm only going to go halfway. For younger people, you can go all the way. Go! No, don't go all the way. This is a nice gold, but it's not a real green gold. It's kind of like a neutral gold, if you know what I mean. Like some golds can be really super yellow and some golds can be really super green. This one's kind of in the middle, which is what I wanted. So it's still really light, right? But we're about to make it really fun. Fun! Here comes the red. All right, so this is the Artisan. Again, MAC art. It's just like the Artist palette, and this is a shadow, but I don't know the name. It's red. I want you to dab one of your cheater brushes. You know which one I mean, the little angle brush, because we're just going in on the corner. Just in the corner. We're going to bring that fire out. Let's bring that fire out. Let's dab and just pack it in. You don't have to blend. You're not going any further. I'm surprised at the lack of pigment of this for MAC. Let's go back into Modern Renaissance. Now, they don't really have a true red. They have a brick red, and then they have a berry. So we're going to mix them. Let's mix them. Let's make a red. We can make a red. And you just tap, 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 like that. Now, I know this is pigmented. I know it for a fact. Yeah, see? Like, bam. Always. Because I love this palette, the Modern Renaissance palette. And we're just using this to, like, bring up. You never want to, like, go down. You want to kind of go up to... But we can clean it up to give us the cat eye kind of highlight. You can blend this one. I want you to blend up. Blend up. Blend up. It should look about like this right now. But we're going to clean it up a little because there's like fallout down here. And I don't want that. So we're going to take our little spongy. Let's go clean up. I'm going to let it dry a little bit. Okay. There we go. And next, let's deal with the underparts of our eyes. So I want the same thing. I want to take the two colors, and I'm just going to take one of my little brushes. Bam, bam, bam. I go right straight. Bam, 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 bam. Doesn't matter. And going right underneath the lash line. But leave your little corner open. We haven't gotten to that yet. And then, after you pack that on, I want you to blend that too. Because I also am one of those people that likes a little bit of the color to come down on the bottom of the lid. So let's go ahead and blend that out. It's a duo, but we're just going to use the black for the waterline on the inside. I can't say it. Swamp Queen palette is the, oh my God, I love all the highlighters and all the glittery colors. So we are going to pop some, use a little tiny brush. We're going to pop some in the corner of our eye. I'm going to go in first with the lightest in the palette. And we're going to go right in the corner and okay, that brightens up the eye a little. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush and go in with her highlighter because it's kind of like a goldy neutral highlighter. She has a blush that's above it that's like a pink with almost like a highlight in it. But we didn't use pink today. We used red. Red's our base. Look at that. I love her highlighter here. It's so chunky and glittery and fun. All right, guys. So now we're ready for some mascara. Now, some of you might want to put a cat line on this as well. Eyeliner. I'm not big into cat line eyeliners. I know, but I think it has to do with age. If I was younger, I think I would. I'm going to go in with some mascara. I don't know what it is because I've worn off all the stuff, but I've been using it lately as the ball at the end. Wonder whose this is. I got it again. These are samples from Ipsy, so just go in with your favorite mascara. And if you want to do eyelashes, go right ahead. I'm not. Last but not least, we're going to do our lips. And I'm going to use Red Rum by Jeffree Star because I love Jeffree Star's liquid lips. And you can use whatever you want. Red lipstick. Now, just to bring out a little bit of the highlight in it, let's go back in to that Swamp Queen palette or any highlight palette. Take your finger, get a little bit of that highlighter, that gold highlighter. All right, guys, this is my Aries inspired makeup for the day. I hope you like it. If you redo this look, go ahead and post it for me on my Instagram or somewhere, Twitter, so I can see it. I love you guys. If you'd like to follow me down the rabbit hole that is my life, hit the button down below and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like these kind of videos, a thumbs down if you don't. Either way, gotcha, watch me. Manifest something lovely in your life. If you know it, think, believe it, you can have it too, like a Aries inspired makeup look. And this is the sister to my new series all about sex and the signs. Hot. All right, guys, I love you.